Look here, Sam. There's a picture of the world's fluffiest pig.
Fluffiest pig? Is that even possible? Pigs aren't fluffy.
But it looks like a pig to me.
Let me have a look.
See, Sam? A pig.
That's not a pig, Ronnie.
Oh, what is it then?
That's a post box.
No, I'm sure it's a fluffy pig. I mean, look at all the fluff on it.
That's the red paint that's peeling off, Ronnie. You really need to get your eyes checked out.
I'm a mole, Sam. I don't need good vision. Wait a minute. Why is there a picture of a postbox in the papers this morning?
It says that if you have any story suggestions, then you can send them in.
I know, Sam. Why don't we let them do a story on us? The two moles who live in a shed.
I'm not a mole, Ronnie.
Then the mole and the other thing that lives in a shed with the mole.
Who would we get to write it, though? We can't send letters ourselves.
Oh, dear. Bit of a bumpy floor you got there, boys. What's wrong? Have I left me hair at home?
No, Grandad, your hair is still on your head. You know where it should be.
Oh, good. Oh, you had me worried there for a moment.
What we would like from you is help in writing a letter to a newspaper.
Sam and I can't send one ourselves, you see.
Oh, yeah, of course. I'm happy to help any time. Now, where's my pen? No. What should we put here then? Dear Santa Claus.
No, the letter's not to Santa Claus, Grandad. It's to the newspaper.
Oh, well, newspapers can't read, Sam. Didn't you go to school?
You mean the writers at the newspaper, Grandad? We want to suggest a story about us.
Oh, I see. Well, I can't write letters to newspapers. The only letters I write is to Santa Claus. I do that every year, you know.
You still write to Santa Claus?
Yes, of course I do. Of course I still write to Santa Claus. You know, every year I get a fire truck, and I've got so many of them now. You know, I'm 86. I've got 86. See, look. Anyway,
let's get back on topic, you two. Here, Grandad, write something like "to whom it may concern."
To whom? To whom or who?
Whom it may concern.
To whom? Who's that then?
Has Grandad come with the post yet, Ronnie?
I don't think so, Sam. It's only been 3 days since we sent that letter. It won't turn up that quickly.
Yeah, look, post has arrived and there's a letter from the newspaper people.
Oh, let me see.
Yeah. Look, come on. What's it saying, Sam?
Dear Ronnie, Sam and Grandad, we regret to inform you that we unfortunately do not have time for a story on a talking mole, dog and old man at the moment. We are currently focusing all of our attention on a new story about the world's fluffiest pig. Yours, Phil Skinton, editor of the Daily Growl.
Hooray! They accepted us, eh?
No, we didn't, Grandad. They rejected us.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't really paying attention, you know.
You know, Sam, if they won't spread our stories for us, then maybe we should spread them ourselves.
You mean like start our own paper?
Exactly. I'll get some writers, you can be our manager, and Grandad can do things that he does best.
Oh, good, I like doing that.
Alright then, it's settled. We're calling a meeting tomorrow morning at 9 AM sharp, here in the garden. Round up ideas, people. We are now the press.
Right. That's a plan.
Where is everyone? It's exactly 9 AM. They are very late.
Look, Sam, I've gotten us some writers.
You guys are late. It's 9:01 AM. You are very late indeed.
It's not that late, Sam.
Oh, dear. Oh. Alright, are we ready to get on with this comic book then?
Comic book? I thought you said this was a newspaper, Mole.
Oh, that explains a lot. See, animals can't draw usually as a rule.
And what do you mean by that, hairy man?
Alright, settle down. My name is Sam and I am in charge. This is my newspaper. You are all 1 minute late this morning. Not off to a very good start.
I do have lots of ideas, Sam.
Good. Mabel, you can be a writer. Billy and Ronnie, you two can write as well. Grandad, you can be our photographer.
Yeah, well, I'm not very good with lasers, you see.
Lasers? No photography's with cameras, Grandad.
Oh, well, that's all right, I can do that.
Alright, team, disperse. Meet back here at 4 PM sharp, not one past, exactly 4 PM.
That Sam is taking this a bit too seriously, I think. He's becoming almost mean. Well, Billy, I think the life in the media does do that to a person. But what do we write a story about, Ronnie? I don't want to go back with nothing, or Sam might attack us. Just look around you, Billy. There should be inspiration everywhere. You're just not looking hard enough. Maybe we'll look harder after some tea. Good idea. Oh, Barbara, do you think that I could possibly interview you for the paper?
I didn't know that we had a newspaper.
Sam's just started it up, and I'm now a journalist for him.
Oh, go on then. What do you want to know?
Right. What's your opinion on olive and mushroom soup?
Pardon?
Olive and mushroom soup. You know, the stuff you make in your kitchen.
I've never had olive and mushroom soup before. Is it good?
Oh, yes. It's my mother's recipe. I should make it for you.
Yes, you must. Come on over to mine and we'll make some together.
Alright, what have you got for me?
Billy and I came up with a story about the history of tea, Sam. Yes, it's quite good, tea is, so who wouldn't want to know the history?
The history of tea? Are you off your rocker?
You don't like it, Sam.
No, of course I don't like it. Nobody would want to read about the history of tea. Alright, Mabel, what have you got for me?
Well, I was going to interview Barbara.
Oh, good, an interview.
But then we got caught up in the discussion of olive and mushroom soup, and I just had to make her some. My mother's recipe, you see. Oh, old Mrs. Hodge, she made the best olive and mushroom soup.
Did you get the interview, Mabel?
Well, no, not exactly.
Well, then what do I care? You haven't done anything. Grandad, I hope that you at least have something for me.
Yeah, I went and took one of them smartphones, see, and I went and took some pictures and I printed them off. Should we have a look? Right. This one is me at the Tower of London. That's a good one, that one. That one is me with a very tall giraffe at London Zoo. A particular favourite one of mine, that one. And this final one is me standing outside Madame Tussauds.
Grandad, you had the front camera on for all these pictures. All you've done is take a bunch of selfies.
You mean you can't use them?
No, I can't use anything.
I went all the way to London and back to get them.
That's it. You guys obviously don't care enough about this paper to do anything, so you're all sacked.
But then who will make the newspaper?
I will, since you guys can't. They can't write a newspaper, but I certainly can. Just wait till they see how much better I am at this. Now, time for a story. What can I write a story about for this garden? Not much going on here. Not much to write a story about either. There's nothing exciting to write about. So then, what am I going to take pictures of? Who am I going to interview? How am I going to do all of this in such a small amount of time? Oh no. I've made a terrible mistake. I've let this newspaper get to my head, and now all of my friends are mad at me. I need to put this right.
What's the matter, Sam? We're still not good enough for you.
I'm so sorry for sacking you all earlier. I let this newspaper get the better of me. I can't do this alone. I realise now we don't need to have breaking news and outstanding stories for people to like our paper. It just has to be stories about the community, stories from us. Ronnie and Billy, you can write your history of tea. Mabel, you can put in the recipe for olive and mushroom soup. And Grandad, you can travel and take selfies of all the places you've been. Please, will you guys come back?
Of
course we will.
Thank you, everyone. Now let's all get back to work. I mean, can we get back to work now, please?
Oh, it's exciting. Look, that's our first issue, look.
Look there. There's Grandad at Cardiff Docks. And look here. It's Mrs. Hodges' signature olive and mushroom soup recipe.
Oh, yes, and a great feature on the history of tea.
Oh, hold on, who wrote this article on friendship here?
Oh, yeah, and look, it's a picture of us all beside it.
I put that in just to say thank you. I'm sorry for not being very nice. I know now that I should become more flexible with you guys coming up with your own ideas from now on.
And look what we've created together. A wonderful new newspaper created by friends for friends.
Yes, it's very good. All week we have been trying to make a newspaper for everyone to enjoy. I was appointed project manager and I am sorry to say I went from